6 months of expenses sitting in your account. Nothing fancy, no big returns, but still it massively changes how you feel and how you think. So welcome back, Achievers. In today's video, we'll talk about the importance of having a solid emergency fund. And hopefully, I will convince you to work on it if you're still living paycheck to paycheck. And if that's the case, no shame at all, I've been there for years. So grab a cup of your favorite coffee and make sure you are subscribed if this is your first time here with me. And now, yes, let's get into it.
You are watching the Achievers Toolkit. Build a better you.
I still remember many years ago when I managed to save enough money to stop living in constant fear of going homeless. When I realized I could survive any reasonable emergency, like losing my job or having to repair something at home. I noticed some serious changes in my mental health and my approach to money and investing. In a world where about half of the workforce lives paycheck to paycheck, and in a job market that is getting more and more difficult due to layoffs and the threat of AI, I think it's worth promoting healthier financial habits. So these are the 3 main changes you will notice once you manage to save about 6 months of expenses. Change 1. Less fear and anxiety. If you happen to have a solid emergency fund already, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, just take my word. Having several months of expenses saved will drastically change the way you feel every day. You go to work knowing you don't desperately need the next paycheck. You sleep better, you are more relaxed. That sensation of constant drowning is gone. Now you have oxygen, you have a healthy buffer between you and a truly bad situation. And no, it's not the same to have a credit card to save you from an emergency. A credit card balance must be paid at some point. So if you have zero savings and always use your card to cover emergencies, you are borrowing from your future self. Future you will have to foot the bill and come up with the money somehow to pay for past you. On the contrary, using your emergency savings to cover an emergency is the system, your system, working exactly as intended, which means past you is helping present you. There is no burden moved forward in time. You have already done the work, and knowing this will help you sleep much better at night. Change 2. More chances to invest. So up to this point, you were probably just in survival mode, living paycheck to paycheck. But now that you have a solid emergency fund, you can start thinking about what to do with any extra money. You don't want to have too much in savings because money loses value to inflation and cost of living. You can check my video about inflation if you want to know how that actually works and how you can protect yourself. But once you have, say, 6 months of expenses saved, you can start looking into buying gold, buying stocks, paying off your mortgage, investing more in a retirement plan, or if you are an employee, maybe you want to open your own side business. You will have more tolerance for risk, which makes you a better potential investor or entrepreneur. Even if you lose your investment, you still have months of savings stacked, so there is no immediate threat. You can afford to fail trying something new. I made a video about gold if you want to check it out. Gold is one of my favorite assets. But of course, if you are looking to invest, make sure you talk to a professional financial advisor and you are well informed. That's what I do and that's what I recommend that you do. Change 3. More self-esteem. I know this sounds a bit heartless. We should not base our self-esteem on material success. But the brain is the brain, and studies show that financial success is related to confidence and self-esteem. And it's not the same to make money and save than to, say, inherit money, or win the lottery, or have wealthy parents. Working hard to build an emergency fund and finally reaching that magic number in your account will make you feel proud. It tells you that you can get things done when you apply yourself. Especially if you are a young adult in your 20s or even early 30s and you never had real savings before. That first time when you know you can survive an emergency, it feels great. It's worth the effort. Just the psychological payoff alone makes that worth it. You will ask yourself, if I manage to get here, what else can I achieve? And that's a great place to be mentally. So, do you agree with this list? Do you think I missed anything important? If you built your emergency fund already, how did it feel? And if you haven't, are you working on it? Let me know in the comments below, and you can also subscribe to my channel if you enjoy this type of content. Your support really helps the channel at this early stage. So, thanks for spending a few minutes with me today, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!